Here we go. This is March 19th, 2016, a conversation between Dexter and I won't even Hurricane Dexter. I'm not going to try your last name. And Jan
Yeah,
and Jan Revell. And I've got a
yeah,
bunch of questions and you were just telling me about Jeet, traffic Jeet. So talk to me more
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. So I guess what we could say about Traffic Jit is it's just a bundle of software, but what's good about it is you don't like open different exe files or different shortcuts to access them. Okay,
Yeah.
so accessibility wise, it's just there with a panel, and
Yeah.
you just choose which functionality. Of course, to make it cool, of course, each functionality has a name. That's just it. So, access wise, it's okay. But the important part about Traffic JIT, of course, is the ability to find keywords, okay, to harvest keywords, and
Okay.
that's I guess my favorite functionality of this software because um, the most important thing when starting a channel is just encouraging yourself to just go on and that
Right.
happens
Right.
when you get subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Believe me, when you're starting out getting that one subscriber right now and tomorrow finding out that there's another or two that's
Yeah.
subscribing again, that's really really good. So what I mean by the importance of keyword right now in a pragmatic way or in the application is that, like I said, in the 7 day launch, 7 day channel launch,
Mm-hmm.
um, there are two types of content that you could put out on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Number one is the entry point contents, which are contents or topics that revolves around a keyword.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose of this kind of contents is just to attract people who are just searching and typing those keywords, right?
Right.
And yeah, I guess that's the first. And the second one is, the brand topics or the personal topics. Those are the topics that you really want to talk about. Topics that are beyond keywords, beyond search. So what happens is you
Well, now
attract people.
wait a minute, because any topic that you talk about even is going to have keywords. I mean,
Yeah,
even if you're
yeah,
talking about a family situation or a hurricane,
yeah,
that's going to have keywords.
yeah. But some keywords like
Oh,
natural
okay.
keywords,
Yeah.
like let's say how to create your product,
Yeah.
or let's say product creation. That
Okay.
would be keywords that are within reach.
They're
But let's
specific.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, let's say purpose guided expert training.
Okay.
What is purpose guided expert product creation? That's beyond keyword because purpose guided expert is kinda a brand I made up
Right.
for
Right.
myself.
Yeah.
So it's beyond keywords. So what happens is you attract people who are naturally searching those keywords, and then when they see those videos, of course, you have readied those brand. They are now, closer, a step
Right.
closer to
That's
those
right.
things that you really want to talk about, to the
Yeah.
things you are, sometimes I believe, okay, this is just my opinion. I believe sometimes the best topics or those topics that are really close to you
Mm-hmm.
may
Yeah.
sometimes fall on that, beyond keyword search.
Right.
And I
Right.
guess in order to build your brand, it's that important to have a balance of both,
So tell
you
me
know.
your brand again. What is it? Mark
It's purpose
Purpose
guided expert.
Purpose Guided Expert, and mine
Yeah.
is Marketing with Purpose Online.
You see? Marketing with purpose online. Sometimes it's a long-tailed keyword that
Right.
it's beyond search, but
Yeah.
you might want to put in your channel something like purpose. What's that? Marketing with
Marketing with
purpose
Purpose Online.
online.
And
Marketing with
that's the domain. Marketing with Purpose dot online. So
oh,
instead of dot com, it's a dot online. So
all right. That's really
yeah.
really cool. So what happens is you may put marketing with purpose online versus traditional online marketing.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
beyond keyword, right? But if the people who are getting through your channel through those entry point topics,
Right.
they are now a closer very
Right.
very close to the next topic.
Yeah.
So again, going back to traffic jit, how important is that? Well,
Well,
it's 50% of the job.
we were talking about too finding keywords and keyword phrases is
Uh,
as important as finding your niche, because until
yeah,
you have that, you don't have anything. You know, I mean,
exactly,
you
Jan.
can talk about, well, I want to talk about health or wealth. Well, so does the whole world. You know, you can't you can't rank for health or wealth. You need to be able to drill down into that niche a little bit more. And it's the same with keywords. I mean, if you put a
Yeah,
keyword of health and wealth, nobody will ever see you if that's
yeah,
the only thing
exactly.
you put in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So keyword
S-
research, you're right. It really is critical. Yeah.
Yeah, but of course, just to balance the scales, my little girl is here. Want to see her?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, she needs to get dressed now. Yeah, go- that's basically it. Just to give a balance to it. Do not get hung up on perfecting your keywords
Right.
now. You
Yeah.
don't want to do that. What
Yeah.
well, what you want to do initially, of course, the most important thing is just to put that channel up.
Right.
Number one,
Yeah.
because look at this as an example. Gary Vaynerchuk.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of he's very very famous to entrepreneurs, but as he tells his story, it was like how many, like 200 or 300 plus days before people gave
Yeah.
SHT,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Uh-huh.
about his channel.
Yeah.
and and that's really a testament of endurance. But if you do research, you don't have to wait that long, I guess.
Right.
you know
Right.
uh yeah, that's I guess
Well,
one of
and if you're
that's why that's my. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
well, I mean, if you're targeting a certain keyword or a certain keyword phrase with every video you do, then that people looking for that are going to find your video rather than just making videos and not tagging them properly, not targeting them properly.
Yeah, so um now what happens is, it comes to a point where, you know is it is it is it possible for me to compete with this certain thing, with this certain keyword, if there's already a reigning champion? You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Reigning.
there is absolutely, because
Yeah,
if you look at the progress of let's just say since 2008 of who the top gurus were, and then there's more people who came up behind them. You're teaching exactly the same thing. You're just
yeah,
saying it in your words and you're presenting it in your way. So there's always new people looking. So
yeah,
you're an upcoming guru. You know,
yeah,
in another year, you're going to be right up there where Alex and, all of the people that you're admiring right now.
yeah. So it's just
And I'll be right
continuing
there
with
with
it.
you.
Yeah, of course, right? Of course, we're all in it. Like I said, go team, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
That's right.
that's
That's right.
that's been my slogan for our classmates, for our class.
Right.
Just go team. We're in this together.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why we're still doing this, right? We're
Mhm.
still getting in touch with each other, updating what each other, each each
Right.
people's anyway. um that Going back to traffic jit, of course. uh I, the other thing that I want in traffic jit is the ability to find the reigning champions.
And Traffic Jeet is going to
Because
help you do that?
yeah, it's gonna help you see which videos
Okay. All
are
right.
the champs there.
Yeah, for
And
that keyword. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's very important, of course. Art of war, know
Yeah.
your enemy. Put a spy, right? Put a spy. That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
art of war. What can
Yeah.
I do? It's principle based.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
cannot. Yeah. So that's one of the functionalities that I guess is it's very useful. Um, there are six functionalities there, but those two alone makes me excited. And if you feel that you, because the reason why we are having this conversation, right, John, is because it probably looked overwhelming to have to see six functionalities there
It
with six
yeah,
videos.
yeah,
And
it did.
I guess to just to cure that, just start with keyword research and
Yeah.
probably a little bit of spying here and there. See what those other channels are doing.
Yeah.
How long are their videos? Do they have call to actions in their videos? What kind of descriptions do they use? And at
Yeah.
the same time, what kind of keywords are they using?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
uh,
Right.
yeah, that's basically it, spying on them. So yeah, right now, just to be honest, really, I've been a bit, uh, you call this lazy. I've been a bit lazy in setting up that actual purpose guided expert channel. Okay, um, I did not do this keyword research thoroughly, as in spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah.
That's possible with somebody who's just coming in and gonna do this 7 day channel concent in a
Right.
concentrated mindset and a focused mindset,
Right.
because let me tell you honestly, I was doing the challenge simultaneously with the launch.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh
the
my
reality.
gosh. That's overwhelming.
Yeah, let me tell you about it. I was and and look at this. I was recording and creating the tutorials at the same time, documenting the
Yeah.
stuff that I
Yeah.
was doing during the 7 days, and that added, of course, to the workload
Right.
of just shooting a video and uploading it and creating a thumbnail and just putting some descriptions. So yeah, I just want to tell that it's possible, I guess, that it's gonna be easier on your part if you do this focused
Focused on it.
and
Yeah.
not do it like what I did during a lunch. You know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
how tedious
Yeah.
lunch periods could be. We were like sleeping really late or
Yeah.
really when the sun is up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. But I had fun. I had fun shooting those 10 videos was because that's my initial challenge. That's my mom there.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
Okay. Yeah, shooting those videos, it was fun. What happened was we went out. I went out with my family, with my two kids, with my wife, uh, and I did that. You
Uh-huh.
know, we went to eat. We went to go to different places. The kids played, and while they were doing that, I would shoot a video. It was so lo- It was because I followed this 7 day challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and if you could just keyword research, it becomes easier. Just start with the keyword research. And I said in the 7 day challenge, you write down all the topics you want to talk about. And
Right.
most of those topics probably would fall on the brand or personal topics. Just start with the 10 keyword topics. Because what I found out, while I was doing this was eventually, by practicing on the keyword terms, those entry point topics, by practicing just on those, you're able to refine how you wanna
Right.
project
Yes.
camera, and
Yeah.
when you start talking after 10 videos, all right, ticking that list off, what I found out was as you become more comfortable in front of the camera, you'll be able to talk about your brand or personal topics better.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna have
It
a
gets
more
a
natural feel
yes.
and more soul,
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
that's probably it. Just to remove the overload. But John, of course, what I'd say is if you're just doing this and for people, of course, who are doing this and just bootstrapping it,
Mm-hmm.
guys, um, like just do it manually if you cannot get the software.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
me selling. Okay,
Right.
this is like I know because because we're recording this call between you and me, John, right? Um, I know people will watch this, and it's like, hey, should I buy Traffic Jeet, right?
Okay, so
Um,
let's talk about it for a minute and let's tell the viewers how you would do it manually. What would you do for keyword research manually?
okay, this is the fastest way that I could think of.
Okay,
Okay, on YouTube, on the search bar,
right?
all right, where you normally search on YouTube, you just type in, let's say you settled on, let's put myself as an example, as the purpose guided expert channel, as
Okay,
an example. Okay. um I decided that I would niche down on product creation first.
okay.
So for this series, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's so that you're changing series eventually.
Right.
For this series, I will only talk about product creation. I told that myself. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, so what I did was
You're gonna put
on
blinders
this.
on to all those other topics
Yes,
and just focus on product
and
creation. Yeah,
I'm itching to talk about other stuff. Of
right.
course.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we just got a wave. Okay.
Very nice. Okay. What happens is on the search bar, you just type in like product research, and Google would have some suggestions.
Right.
Yeah, just follow those keywords more or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Play around those. You don't have to perfect this keyword right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Like I said, just get it, you know, done like 80-20 rule.
Yes. Yeah.
Get the 80% right.
Yeah.
Get the 20% perfection later on. You can do that later on.
Yeah.
Okay? Just do that. So that's one thing
Okay.
on YouTube. And of course, the counterpart is do that on the Google search
Right.
as well.
Right.
So the just by doing this, you will end up with more or less 10 probable topics
Yes. Easily.
that that you
Yeah.
could use on the 7-day challenge.
But you could find those 10 keywords or key phrases right around product creation.
Yeah,
How to
for it.
create a product, or of course any how to is gonna
Yeah, something
bring
like
up.
that. But if you see here, I have a list.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can put it here.
Well.
So here,
Yeah.
this is like, let me just read a bit. Product creation blueprint, product creation process.
Right.
This
Okay.
actually are keywords that came from cam
Oh.
fats, zero fats. All right.
All right.
Uh, but of course these are not long-tailed keywords. These are like three,
Yes.
four term keywords like product creation blueprint,
Right.
info product creation. So they are kind of wide. They are let's it's they're kind of wide in a sense that I mean in a sense that maybe product creation blueprint is kind of really generic. That's what I mean by wide,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Product creation blueprint. So what I did was like, let's say, if I want to just get this channel going, right?
Okay.
If I have those keywords like product creation blueprint, what I could just say is product creation blueprint, what I learned from
Okay.
XYZ.
Yeah.
Product creation blueprint,
For a
Alex
certain.
Jeffries,
Okay.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. Product
For
creation
traffic
blueprint,
Jeet. For. Yeah.
yes,
Right.
something like that
Right.
for something.
Yeah.
So that way you could niche down even
Yeah.
more
Even more. Yeah.
on those keywords alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the techniques of doing this manually without having to use a software. But of course, like I said, this is like how do you drive a nail to a wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you had like a screwdriver, you like inverse it, and you can use that to drive it down. But imagine if you had a real big hammer
Yeah. Yeah.
and use that.
Right.
That's just the analogy that I could give you. It's
Yeah.
like, do you have the time and the energy to
Right.
do this manually,
Right.
or would you pay like $37 or $47 to get this
Just
done?
and save all that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So It's
Yeah.
just a matter of where are you in your business? What
Right.
level are you in at your business? So, like I said, it's the more important thing here is just getting it out there. And
Mhm.
like you said, putting some blinds
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just, okay, I need keywords.
Yeah.
Let me do this manually or do I do this fast and furious?
Right.
Because
Right.
because I did the 7-day challenge to inspire people that you can do this looking really, professional.
Mhm.
In the exterior, at the very least, at the thumbnails, if you
Yeah.
can,
Right.
if I can just show my screen right now, let's visit our channel. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'll share my
Yeah.
screen to you. Okay, let's visit the channel right now.
So while
Share
you're
screen.
doing that, I want to do a quick recap of, so if somebody was going to do it manually, how long do you think it would take to come up with 10 or 20 keywords?
Well, I guess,
Because you'd end up
uh,
with a lot more than 10 or 20 before you honed it down to just those 10 keywords.
yeah, it's just a matter of, in the beginning, it's personal preference and a mixture of, do I want to talk about this or not? Or,
Right.
okay,
Right.
because in the beginning, like I said, you want to have a balance of keeping things in a manner that you're interested, and at the same time, gonna be easy for you to talk about it.
Right.
Let's say you have this 20 keywords. Keyword number one is kind of a topic you're not comfortable at, but it's got a possibility of the highest search. Okay, so it's a balance of, are you willing to study more about
Right.
and do you have time, do you have energy to study about this topic
Right.
in order for you to be able to use it, or do you want to skip it for now and
And
just
choose
proceed?
one that you
Yeah,
really like. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, now
So
so
it's
then
just,
if you're gonna do the software, which is like the magic that does it for you, then
well,
talk a little bit about how fast you can do that.
yeah, this literally push button, you will, because here's what happens. If you search here on let's say YouTube product
Okay,
creation,
yeah.
um, I don't know
Oh, I
if
like
I
challenge.
search
That's a
here.
good one.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
they got like 3,000 plus views, 6,000 plus views. It's been uploaded for 5 years. But look at this. I don't know if it's coming out because it's me who's watching. But look at this. I'm on page one
Is that
of
you?
the
That
search.
third one? That yeah, that one right
This
there.
product creation
It says
process,
one.
one pain, one pill.
Yep, that's you.
Yep.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long has that been up?
Um. Let's see. Because I uploaded it a few days ago, right?
So it's only a
Um,
few days.
yeah, it's because I started the channel, I think, is it March 10? What day is what date is it right now? 19,
Well, it's
right?
20. It's
20.
well,
Oh,
it
of
just
course. Sorry,
turned
sorry,
it
sorry.
just turned 20 for me. It's
All right.
midnight.
So, guess,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking from the future, guys. I'm in
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
Philippines. So, I was thinking it's still 19th on the US. Anyway, going back to the story. This was uploaded started March 10. This project,
Okay.
March 10. I think I did not even create this channel. All I did was just to write things down
Yeah.
on a paper.
Okay.
That was how it started. And then on the third day of the challenge, I think that was the time I have I've recorded the videos. That's day 3.
Yeah.
Day 4 was like recording, editing. It was, you can kind of mix them up.
Right.
But I think I've uploaded this on day 4 or day 5 even.
Oh
So it
wow.
was like March 14 or 15, but they were listed as unlisted.
Oh
They're not they were not public.
yeah.
So I guess that's the reason why it says 1 day ago, because
Okay.
1 day ago is just the time I said, "Hey, go to the public." I
Okay.
turned from unlisted to
Public.
public. So yeah, I
So,
guess
and
that's it.
in one day you ended up on the first page there.
Yeah, and this
That's,
is another video of me. Product creation service, should you avail and
yeah,
where?
yeah,
Let's let's see if we're
yeah.
still, yeah, that's it. We have two
So
videos.
what keywords did you use? Was it just product creation, or I see that that one
Yeah,
said product creation process. Was that your
yeah,
keyword?
that's a keyword, product
Okay.
creation process.
And then what was the
So
other one? Product creation. What's the?
product creation process, product creation service.
Okay. All
Because
right.
you see, what's happening here is, thank you, Cam, for giving this
Yeah,
shortcut to me.
really.
Because he's part of this
Mhm.
inspiration by this
Mhm.
this channel, or the 7-day challenge
Oh, and
was even
the
started.
interview you did with him was fabulous. Really
Ah,
fabulous. Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really believe it's my best so far.
Well,
I I love it.
he's a
The,
good person to interview because he's
yeah,
really charismatic. But it was
yeah.
an excellent interview.
It's like, it's the easiest interview I did.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
it's the best for me, because it's Cam is like just rolling,
Yeah. Yeah.
really really nice.
Yeah.
Ah. So yeah, going back to Cam, like I said, he gave me this list, and yeah, I just followed it. I just chose some. If you look at the channel right
Yeah.
now, let's go back
Okay.
there. If we look at the channel right now, um, let's see, product creation blueprint, product creation alchemy, product creation service, product creation tools, product creation course, product
Okay.
creation benefits. So probably because we niched down
Yeah.
to product creation,
Right.
I don't know, all right, probably YouTube, because nobody knows the algorithm
Right.
100%.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, it's their secret. Probably when you search product creation, YouTube is saying, hey, this channel is being an authority channel for
Yes.
this
For product.
keywords.
Yeah. Right.
So it's saying, okay, probably this guy's content is good.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so that's my guess. That's, I guess, why this is showing up easily here.
Well, let me
So
ask
it,
you a question on it, and it's off topic from keywords, so we'll come back to that.
okay.
But how long are your videos? Do you have a standard length of them? Do they vary in length?
Um, like I mentioned in the 7-day challenge, I
Yeah,
said that there is something you call consistency plan. It's
right,
from Cam as well, what he mentioned in the interview.
right.
In the consistency plan, you just promise yourself what's the range of your videos.
Yeah,
So I said I'm gonna record videos 2 to 3 minutes, or
okay,
even 5.
okay.
So I'm gonna keep them
Short.
within those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to even make them 2 to 3 minutes. But if I extend,
Mm-hmm.
no problem. If I extend a little more on some videos, no problem. That's
Right.
my promise
Yeah,
to myself. That
yeah,
my goal, 2 to 3 minutes. You've said enough. Leaves you more time, more topics to talk about in the
right,
next videos,
right.
and
And people are apt to look at the whole
yeah,
video rather than just leave
yeah,
halfway through. And that's important too, because YouTube
yeah,
wants to know that people are actually watching your video.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
right.
engagement part
Yeah,
of their algorithm
yeah,
measures that.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
let's go back to keywords because I have some other questions to ask you later, but let's keep this topic to keywords. Um,
Hmm.
People might want to buy this traffic Jeet, this absolutely wonderful product. So where are they going to go in order to get it? What's
Uh,
the address
Let
that
me
they go to?
pull it. Where is it?
And
Okay, let me just
they
get.
should know that this is not my affiliate link. This is your product. You are doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much,
There we go.
John. All
Yeah.
right, it's unstoppabletubeprofits.com/Jeet, and this software is actually from Software Ninja, of course. So yeah, these are the 6 functionalities,
Yeah.
like I said.
Okay.
First is just market research, competition tracking, rank tracking. So the good thing here is, you'll see if you have a chance of ranking in a certain keyword,
Okay.
especially on a really competitive niche,
Okay.
right? In internet marketing, I guess it's in internet marketing, there's really not so much people who are niching down that this way I'm telling you, or how Cam is telling us
Yeah.
to do,
Right. Right.
and that gives you a lot of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but yeah, just that's it. Tube Reaper would be the keyword research, keyword harvesting. So
Okay.
you'll get you'll get keywords,
Yeah.
lots of it. Too
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
Okay, you will run. The good thing is, of course, you won't worry that you'll run out of keywords,
Right.
of course.
Right.
Here, niche profitability analysis and competition analysis. This is what enables you to see if, okay, this keyword is possible for my size right now,
Okay.
or okay,
Yeah.
or it tells you, okay, this is the biggest guy on the market. I'm gonna go after you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's that's the keyword. That is
Uh-huh.
gonna be your. It's up to you, right?
Yeah.
It's up
Right.
to you. Here it's more or less, detonator JIT, analyze a keyword, rankability on Google and YouTube. Okay, at the same time,
Okay.
because you wanna also see how it looks, you know, when you just search on Google, because
Yeah.
a lot of people use Google. I mean YouTube, because it's easy to rank them on Google as well.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So because
Well,
Google
Google
loves
owns you.
YouTube. They
Yeah.
own it.
They own
They
it.
own it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you want to see if you could rank on Google as well.
Right.
And cheap, cheap, Jeet, it's competition spying intelligence, gathering keyword discovery. So it's more or less, the same on the other, but just watch how they differ. But
Yeah.
for me, I guess I've given you the my favorite
Yeah.
niche discovery, keyword collection. So you wanna find your niche here, VidWords G,
All right.
niche
Okay.
discovery.
All
So that's
right.
it. That's basically it for $47 outside launch. I guess that's gonna be the price. I'm not sure
Okay.
for this launch. It's $37
37.
one time payment.
Okay.
I guess yeah, I like I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Good.
just that it's PC based. So if you're using a Mac,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you need
Yeah.
to use an emulator or something, or
Yeah.
I don't know how you call it, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So
but
it's
like
at
I said, this is optional. This is based
right.
just because I just want to inspire people on the people who will just watch this. Don't get hung up.
Right.
If you can use it, if you are at the stage where you have to sell an arm and a leg
Yeah.
to get this,
Yeah.
what I'd recommend is wash somebody's car.
Yeah.
Get
Right.
paid.
Right.
Buy this.
Mow their
I
lawn. Do
do that.
something.
I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Yep.
Mow a lawn,
Yeah.
right? How much could you possibly earn by mowing a lawn, John? Can
Well, I
can you
don't
give?
know. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know as well, but yeah,
I'm not going to
you
be
know,
mowing any lawns, but
huh, yeah, but do
do
something that's
something.
equivalent.
Yeah.
Type a Word document for somebody
Right.
else.
Right.
Those stuff that you could do
Yes.
to afford. If you want to just make things easier for you.
Hmm. Okay,
But
so they're going to go
yeah,
to
that's it.
unstoppabletubeprofits.com
Dot
forward slash Jeet.
Jeet.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. All right.
yeah, yeah. So I hope this session helped you, John.
It helped me. I hope that I gave you some clues too, Dexter.
Yeah, because like I said, the way I mentioned a while ago, that hey, let's record this, John, because I think I'm having some learning experience in this exchange of
Well,
thoughts.
both of us, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've learned a lot because you've shared stuff that I wouldn't otherwise think or
Yeah.
pass
Yeah.
pass mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording
okay.
and